greetings and greetings to the people. Pardon the delay, you know what I mean, on the videos. You know, my voice was hoarse, couldn't even talk. But you know, I gotta get back at it, keep at it. So you know, first and foremost, I want to say rest in peace to Tatiana Jefferson, black woman who was murdered inside her own home by Fort Worth police, by a Fort Worth police officer who came to the house for a call. You know, somebody called, said that the door was open, so the neighbor called. Police came. The police dude pulls up. He goes up to the property and shoots her through the window. He don't announce himself being police. He don't announce that he's there. She's playing a video game with her 8-year-old nephew, and this police shoots through the window and murders her. Now, they definitely charged them, you know. They charged them, but, you know, I salute that. But it's definitely not time to celebrate. I'll celebrate when it's after the conviction and just sentencing. Not no slap on the wrist or none of that. And that, now this brings me to talk about a controversial law that was passed recently in Indiana, and if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong, it's on the books in Texas also, about civilians being able and lawfully able to shoot cops that enter into their home illegally. And everybody got mad. How are you gonna tell people they can shoot the cops? Oh, everybody got mad. Oh, they're telling people they can shoot the cops. No, they're not telling people they can shoot law-abiding cops doing law-abiding, lawful arrests. They're talking about people. Talking about police coming into people's house illegally, wrong house raids and everything. Like, 'cause like, what are people to do? If the police come inside my house illegally, whether it's wrong or not, and they kill people all the time on these illegal raids, these no-knock warrants, and these going to the wrong residence, and they go in there like wild cowboys. You know, people gotta be held accountable for this type of stuff. You're not just you can't just keep going inside people's house, whether it's your job or not. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You got to get the job right. If the warrants for 623 Jefferson Street, you go to 623 Jefferson Street, they got situations where the warrants for 623, they went to 633. Now, you can't knock the people on 633 if they choose to protect themselves. That's their home. What they supposed to do? Just don't mind getting shot and killed by the police, and the police say, I apologize, my bad, and give the family a couple $. These are people's lives we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Tell that to all that arguing. I want to talk about this. Tell that to the family of Aiyana Jones, the young 7-year-old girl who was killed out in Detroit about 5-6 years ago. I forgot how many years back, but it's some years back. She was shot and killed when police executed a raid on her house. And they tried to lie and say that the grandmother was fighting them or resisting arrest, whatever, however it went down. And they shot and killed the 7-year-old little girl. Tell it to her family. You know what I'm saying? Or all this arguing. You can't, because you wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. People should be allowed. If you come inside my house, if you don't have a warrant, a lawful warrant to come inside my home, no, you're not supposed to come in there. And if you come in there, I'm allowed to protect it. So how are people mad about that law? Police come inside people's house and killing people. This happens more times than not. People, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times people just don't know that it's happening. You don't hear about it. But it's happening a lot. So we just hope we get some justice for this woman. All right, the charge was a step in the right direction, but I have no confidence in this criminal and justice system. None whatsoever. You know, as we see what happened with the white lady, the officer who killed the the black man out in I forgot what right, it was Texas also, where she killed what's her name, Amber Geiger, whatever. I didn't even want to say her name. My bad. I ain't supposed to say her name, but yeah, you see, she got 10 years. I ain't no justice. So I'm not gonna start celebrating yet. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, we're on the right track. Let's wait, see what happens. But as far as the people need to stand up and make sure we keep on top of these people here, because a lot of times what they do is they'll charge people with stuff, and then, you know, once it died down in the media and something else happened and everybody talking about something else, you never know what happened behind the scenes. Know what I mean? They dismiss the case, they do this, all kinds of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we just gotta stay on point, you know what I mean, and stay bringing people information, keep voicing, letting your voice be heard, you know what I'm saying, and show support, community support to the family, and just stay on top of this, because we need to follow up on this, and this needs to be handled, and this guy who did this needs to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because we tired of it, you know, and they do it because they do it and get away with it. Imagine if you just knew. It's like, and then people get mad at. It's a whole big thing. People get mad when they talk about the Black Lives Matter thing. You know, the people say, "Well, all lives matter." Yeah, all lives matter. That's axiomatic. Everybody knows that all lives matter. The reason why people say Black Lives Matter, because the way people move, the way the rest of the world moves around, or mostly in the United States, they move around like Black lives don't matter. You understand what I'm saying? The way they even move, the way they even go into these situations, it's like they know, like, they unfortunately, but I'm just keeping it real, they know that if they shoot a person of color, they're not going to get in trouble for it. Yeah, they might get at worst charged and name all the newspaper, and they might look bad in newspaper. But you know what I mean? Later on down the line, they end up, case get dismissed, they get acquitted, whatever. Boom, boom. Whether if they resign or not, they get a new job at some other police station, some other little small town, they do the same thing. It's a small price to pay for taking somebody's life. They're not sitting in jail doing 20 years, 30 years in prison. You understand what I'm saying? You got people who are sitting in jail for 20, 30 years, life, for the same exact thing. You understand what I'm saying? So, we just want some equality. I mean, it's a lot of things that have been going on. You know what I mean? Like the racial disparities in the criminal justice system is just so crazy, so off the charts that people don't even dig it. You understand what I'm saying? You also got the what's the dude name? David Hicks or Hooks. He was killed. He was killed by police inside his house. You know what I'm saying? Somebody called the cops. Police came. I think police called to the house to serve a warrant or something. And he came down to defend his wife. He came. I guess he had a gun. They said, or whatever the case may be. He in his house, in an open carry state. He's in his house. So what's wrong with him having a gun? They shot this man down. They ain't asked no questions. Shot him down. And then what they say? Oh, my bad. Then they always try to criminalize the victim. That's the new thing. That's the new millennium thing. The new millennium thing. Criminalize the victim. That's when you go check and see if they got any weed, anything in your system. What the hell does weed in your system got to do with the police coming inside the house and clapping you down, killing you? Weed in your system got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on. It's a lot of different things going on. I want to bring to y'all the attention, because I don't hear a lot of people talking about this, and I want people to get out about this chick here. She is ill. Chick, 22 years old, white girl, named Hannah Payne. She did some George Zimmerman shit. Pardon my French. She did some George Zimmerman stuff. She witnessed the car accident, and it was a black man. Mind you, 62-year-old black man. 62-year-old man. She witnessed now the chick, Hannah Payne, she witnesses the car accident. So when she witnesses the car accident, I guess the black dude, the victim, allegedly it was a hit and run or whatever. He left the scene of an accident. She follows him. She follows him. She calls police. She called 911. Say, yo, this dude left the scene of crime. Again, just like George Zimmerman, reminiscent of George Zimmerman. The 911 dispatcher tells her, do not follow this man. Stop following this man. She's chasing the dude down. She's following the dude. While the 911 operator is telling her not to follow the man. She catches up to the old elderly 62-year-old black man. She catches up to him, jumps out, demands that he gets out the car. Now imagine this. You understand what I'm saying? He had the light where he had, whatever the case is. You got this bro, she just jumping out. She not police or nothing. Here she go, jumping out. Get out the car, get out the car. Get the F out the car. She wigging on him, whatever the case be. Next thing you know, she shoots him, kills him. Then she tells the 911 people, oh, he just shot himself with her gun. What the hell? I mean, yo, this white privilege stuff is off the hook. I mean, cause like I couldn't pull that off. I wouldn't even think to pull that off. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got the complexion for the connection to even say some dumb shit again. Once again like that, but their defense be crazy. But I can't argue with them for trying to use it because they see it works in this racist ass world. You know what I'm saying? That's her defense. And you know what she tried to use? She said she was making a citizens arrest. First of all, she lied and said that he tried to fight us, trying to struggle. Then at the third, and he shot himself with her gun. First of all, you hear it on tape. You hear it on recording. You hear it on the recording. You hear it on the recording. She like, get out the car, get out the car, get the fuck out the car, get the fuck out the car, get the fuck out the car. You know what I'm saying? Bow! You hear the shot. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So she gets charged. Now she has a bond. I'm not sure she made out on and she got out on bond. That's another thing I want to talk about. Let's talk about these bonds. Because the police dude who killed Tatiana Jefferson is out on bond. Yeah. This is crazy because is it me? Is it me or does it seem like when police kill people, they always get out on bond? Like, they always get out on bond. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times do you see anywhere else where people get charged with murder and be out on bond the same day? And I did some research, and I see that the average salary for a cop in Texas is between $50,000 and $60,000 a year, give or take. That's the average salary for a cop in Texas. So I wonder how he come up with this $20,000 bill so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy to me because growing up in my community, in communities of color, unfortunately, I've seen plenty of people go to jail for murder, more than I can count. You understand what I'm saying? And it's always been either no bail or a bail that might as well be no bail. I'm talking people from the projects, poor people, and they bail being $2 million, $1 million. You know what I'm saying? But here it is. Almost every time. I can't remember. I could be wrong, but I can't remember a time that I seen a police that got charged with killing somebody not make bail. You understand what I'm saying? And they always make bail, fight the case in the street, and they get acquitted. So where's the punishment besides the name just being all in the news and all that stuff? You know what I'm saying? Some people might look at you funny. Other than that, there's no punishment. And this is why they do it. This is why they do the things they do. So this has to stop. I mean, like it just going like this broad hand of pain. She chased this man. She chased this man down. She chased this young brother, this elderly brother down, and shot him. And according to the witness, to one of the witnesses' testimony, after the situation, she changed her clothes and everything. She changed her clothes. You know what I mean? So I want to see how this plays out. More people need to start speaking up about that and all that, and voicing their opinion on that, and making sure something happens with that, because that's crazy. You know what I mean? That's somebody's grandfather, father, you know what I'm saying, brother, uncle, you know. So it's a lot going on in the world, man. It's a lot going on in the world, man. It's a lot going on, man. You know, so I just hope we get some justice, you know, and thanks for listening. And don't forget to like and subscribe, you know, and like I said, I'm new to this, so just give me some time. I'll be getting better with this. I got a lot more information to be bringing to the people. Like I said, rest in peace to all the people who lost their lives, you know what I'm saying? And again, also, start going to them community meetings. There be a lot of community meetings that be going on that's got to do with laws and statutes and all the things that's being passed. You understand what I'm saying? So people in the community, we gotta go to these. We gotta go to these things. You understand what I'm saying? And this way, you can be a part. You can know about some of the laws that's going on. All right. So until next time, hit the like and subscribe. It's your boy Lucky Lou. Salute.